Hey Queens, how are you doing? I just want to go over macro-friendly celebration meals because as we know, sometimes we are hosting a celebration which could be at home or it can be for like for birthdays, for weddings, for Christmas, for New Year's, and so on. And then sometimes we are just thinking like, hey, what can I prepare? So I am staying on my fitness journey, I'm staying within my fitness goals which will help me, to not feel guilty tomorrow, or I will not feel super bloated, or I will feel actually amazing through the whole night, full of energy. My stomach will be super flat, and then tomorrow I will wake up and then I will not gain like 2 kilos overnight, right? So this is actually why it's super important to prep something that is good for you, that will support you on your fitness journey, because sometimes we think that celebrations means that we have to give up on everything. We just need to go all in and eat all those sugary things, or those fatty things, or cut pizza and so on. But it's not true, because this is just our society. Like 99% of people actually need to start eating really healthy, and because everything is unhealthy, and if you think about it, like a chocolate sweets are super cheap. Why? Because it's just filled with sugar, and it's just marketing basically through the whole our life. The marketing from like the TV, from the billboards, it is all says like, hey, you need to buy this. But what they do is just they are getting money from people. And since like ages ago, we just got used to it, and now we think that sugary items or the fatty items like burgers and stuff like that is pretty normal to eat, which is not true. So we need to shift this mindset, because I want you to think of that you can still enjoy those delicious festive meals, but they will fit into your macros and they will fuel your body. So even tomorrow you can go and smash the workout, or you can, go for a walk and feel really good. So let's dive into it, because these mistakes is what I've seen in my like 4 years of coaching. When some of my clients were holding a party, or maybe some of my friends as well, or my family, even my family did these mistakes when they were preparing all those foods. And I still see it pretty much all the time. So not many people actually thinking about protein. Most people, they don't know what is protein. That's why it is so important actually to learn what is protein, because most of the people, they are focusing just on carbs and fats, which is just dips, cheeses, desserts, and they are wondering, why did I gain a lot of weight over this Christmas, or over this season when I was celebrating a lot of birthday parties and so on? Because we just focused on a lot of desserts, yeah, a lot of like fatty, I don't know, meat maybe with like some dips and so on, but we didn't get like the lean protein. Then we sometimes think that healthy foods, we can eat a lot of healthy foods, yes, but if you eat healthy, that doesn't guarantee you that you're gonna lose weight, because eating healthy is actually it doesn't really mean anything, because everyone is eating something different and they call it healthy. For me, it could be one apple. For you, it could be one banana. For someone, it can be one carrot a day. So it doesn't really matter. Because, for example, avocados, nuts, and hummus, they are super high in calories. And I'm not saying let's avoid those. I'm not saying that. But I just want you to be aware that if you suddenly gonna get like smoked salmon with a lot of avocado, and then there will be a nut on top of it like a finger food, then you are probably over your calories right away. And hummus is the same. It's super good protein for maybe vegans, but also it is super high in fat. So I just want you to be aware of those main three things, because healthy, yes, it is healthy for the body, but in the nice how do I say it, portion. Then another mistake I see is skipping the veggies. I know it doesn't sound super festive, or it doesn't sound super sexy, to eat the veggies when you are going out, but actually they will help you to feel more fuller. You will get more fiber, which means you will digest the food much better as well. And tomorrow, again, you will feel a little bit leaner, just because you have a lot of fiber, and you this is like a complex carb, so your body is actually gonna digest the veggies much faster, much better as well. Then sauces and condiments, just be aware of those just because they are super loaded in sugar and fats usually from all the shops. So what you can do, you can actually create your sauces, maybe like tzatziki or maybe Greek yogurt with like lemon, salt and pepper and so on. Or soy sauce maybe is a good one too. Then a lot of ladies, actually even me, I used to struggle with this. It was the all or nothing thinking. So sometimes we go to the wedding or to a birthday celebration and then we see all the buffet foods and we think like, oh my god, I need to eat everything. Honestly, just listen to your body, because it is not about all or nothing thinking. You don't need to overeat, right? It's just okay if you really crave every single thing, then just have a bite, and then just give it to someone else, or just put it back, or just like maybe cut just a little bit just to taste it and be like, okay, I don't really need it. Like, it was good to taste it, but I can move on, basically. Because for example, if you're gonna have one meal over the Christmas, over the New Year, over the celebrations, it doesn't ruin your progress. What will ruin your progress is if you're gonna go all out and you're gonna eat everything, like you're gonna pile the plate and then you're gonna be stuffing yourself. So we don't want that. We just want to really focus on hunger levels, how you are feeling within this meal, and also just have a bite just so to taste it, and that's all. If you are cooking for those people that will be celebrating with you, or you are planning the foods, for the chef for wedding and so on, then just don't over complicate the recipes, because if you're gonna over complicate it, it'll be a lot of guesswork for you, for them, and yeah, it is super hard to actually guess how many calories is in something if you don't know what is inside, right? Especially like if it's with cream or cheeses, or maybe yeah, it is fried, so you have no idea how many calories is in there. Even though like I am super advanced in tracking, like I see all the numbers, sometimes I'm like, I have no clue how much this could be. So I want you to just think about like simple recipes that will actually help you to get closer to your goals. So I have just some tips that you can use. I bet if you go to like Google and just type macro friendly finger foods, there will be a bunch of it. This is what I've done, and this is what I've also tried on my parties. And honestly, this was super good. Like, everyone loved it, everyone ate it. No one ever questioned like why there is no carbs, because they don't understand. They didn't question why there is no bun on the beef burger. And if they would, I would just say, hey, it is healthier for you. And also, if you're gonna put a lot of carbs to those meals, people will get tired much easier, and they will not have any energy by maybe like within 4 hours. So this is where you can see, if you have a party and then it's going really well, blah blah blah, and then you have the buffet, and then everyone goes for like the carbs, a lot of desserts, a lot of croissants. What will happen within the next 2-3 hours? Everyone kind of like slow down, they are sleepy and so on. You can also tell from conferences, this is what I've seen, like the biggest mistake at conferences. They just share like a lot of bread with maybe some spread, a lot of croissants, a lot of desserts, but they don't actually provide anything that would give you energy so you can really focus on what's going on the screen. So never mind. Let's start with the protein, because it will help you and them to feel full for longer, and also it will kind of maintain your muscle gains, especially if you've been in the gym like in the morning just for some gains. Protein is number one, and yeah, it's number one. So you can do maybe egg whites. They are super simple. You can order like egg whites from a bottle, and then you can just put it with spinach, salt, pepper, some maybe another veggies. They are using some peppers, and then just put it in the oven. Super done in like maybe 10 minutes, and you have like 20 muffins. Perfect. Then chicken skewers. This is what I've done as well. You can just put it on the pan and then just fry the chicken pieces, or air fryer if you have chicken pieces like separately with maybe some paprika, and then just you can put it all together, or you can just like put it raw on the skewer and then just bake it in the oven. So whatever you prefer, you can do those. Then this is my favorite one actually, and it's bunless lean beef burgers. You can still add maybe a ham or maybe like lean bacon. You can still add maybe less fatty cheese. And then just instead of the bun, just so it has some color, you can add some tomato, so they don't question it, and they'll be like, oh my god, this is so cute because it has a lot of colors. And honestly, this looks good than if you just gonna have like a lot of bread, for example, or pizza, or bun on it, and everything will be kind of like orangey yellowish. So we want to keep it very colorful, so people eat with eyes as well, so they will remember this kind of food. Then another really quick one, like you're gonna cut cucumbers, put some like really good high quality chicken or turkey ham. You don't need to add the cheese, whatever suits you. You can add it, you don't need to. So this is protein number one. Number two, let's have some good sides, because of course we have some vegans, vegetarians. So what you can do, you can just put like a lot of veggies, tomatoes, maybe a little bit of olives with some light mozzarella balls. You can do zucchini noodles, like as a side dish. You can do quinoa salads. This is my favorite one as well. You can do like, I don't know, sweet potato salad. You can have like lettuce instead of the bread, maybe for the burger buns if you want to. Or what I saw, like you have a lettuce and then you actually gonna put some spread, like maybe cottage cheese with salt and pepper, into the lettuce. So it will be kind of like a baguette. So this was really good idea. But I would definitely keep it super light again, so your friends will not fall asleep within the next couple hours. Sweet but smart desserts. Who loves desserts over here? I need to have a dessert every single day. Like I have such a sweet cravings, and it's because I am always swapping something like that is unhealthy for something healthy. So actually my body is craving fruit with maybe this or protein balls, like I don't really crave something like Mars or Twix and stuff like that. Like honestly, no. And this is what macronutrients, if you are fueling your body, will do to your body. So you will not actually crave anything super sugary. But of course, we want to keep some desserts on the table for your friends, for your family, because we all love it. So what you can do, you can actually, this is my favorite one. It's a tiramisu, protein tiramisu. So instead of the, what do you use inside? Oh my god. Yeah, instead of the cream that is super high in fat, you can use ricotta. So just write me down in the below. What was the name of the cream cheese? I don't know, whatever. But you can use either cottage cheese or ricotta. Ricotta is really good. I usually mix it with vanilla protein powder. And then, of course, coffee has 0 calories. Then on top of it, you can just use normal cocoa powder because it's kind of like healthy. If it's like 80-90% of cocoa. And then instead of like the super sugary biscuits, you can use actually rice cakes coated in the coffee or in the caffeine. So this is what you can do. Some protein cheesecakes. Again, you can use the ricotta, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. Same for strawberries. You can even coat the strawberries in the dark chocolate. You can create some chocolate protein balls. These are in my app. So if you really want maybe these kind of like desserts, then go into my app under the fork and knife button and then just type anything you are fancying or you are craving, maybe chocolate, strawberry, tiramisu, whatever. Okay, so again, if you have no idea what to prepare, then I would just go onto YouTube and be like, hey, macro friendly dessert for a party or a macro friendly cake, or I would go to Google. Honestly, there is so many recipes, or into my app there is 500 recipes for you calculated for you as well. Then, okay, I put it as a friendly meals, but it's actually friendly drinks. So sometimes we don't want to drink in the celebrations, which is totally okay. And if you don't want to be pressured by others, I would definitely recommend sparkling water, maybe in in a glute glass, in a flute glass, or like in a big glass, basically with just some lime or mint or a lemon. So people don't actually question you, so they can't really push you to drink. You know, it's your decision. Always remember that. And if they will be really pushy, just explain them your reasons. Like, hey, I'm on my fitness journey. I don't want to drink. I want you to respect it. So you need to be the priority for your body. You need to protect it. But if you want to drink, nothing wrong with that. I like to have, Prosecco once in a while as well. Or you can go for vodka and soda water, maybe a splash of cranberry. It has about 100 calories. Prosecco has about 120 calories. Aperol Spritz is kind of very similar, 130 calories. Or you can go for like rum and diet Coke or zero Coke. Again, it will be around 120 calories. So you can always plan this into your macros. Always put it into the up first if you know that you're going to be drinking. So if you know that, okay, I'm going to be drinking today, I'm going to put already 3 glasses of Prosecco. And based on that, I'm going to, maybe have lighter breakfast or have lighter lunch and so on. So you can always put it into your up first, and then from there we are doing kind of like the reverse macro planning. um okay, here's the deal, girls. I want you to feel amazing instead of bloated, right? That's why we are here on this journey. That's why we are doing this macro friendly tips and so on, because you are my priority. I want you to get your results, and I want you to feel really good, not just today in your beautiful dress, but even tomorrow when you're gonna wake up, you'll be like, oh my God, I look so good today. Like, I am not bloated at all, like this is beautiful. And I've been eating the whole night, and this is what we want. And also, when it comes to meal prepping, I want you to just put the food that you enjoy on the table. Yeah, I don't want you to just do macro friendly meals that you just found maybe somewhere on Google, but there is nothing you would enjoy, and then you wouldn't like the party because there wasn't any food, and then you felt hungry and so on. So no, we want to add always food that you actually enjoy, but it's within your macronutrients. You can always master it, you can always taste a little bit, there is nothing wrong with that. And if you do maybe eat a little bit more, then cut maybe the next day on some meals or on some carbs, especially on carbs. Or if you know that you're gonna overeat, just a little bit, girl, you don't need to go crazy, but maybe get some cardio in the morning, maybe do some cycling in the gym, do maybe 10 minutes Stairmaster, or go for longer walk. So instead of 10,000 steps, let's do 15,000 steps and so on. So we are burning a little bit more calories. So again, you will feel amazing even the next day. And also, I want you to remember, like, this last point is for you to inspire others, because we are not on this journey alone. I want you to inspire other people. Like, I keep always inspiring my family, my friends. I know some of my clients as well, they are inspiring their family. And it's all about communication. If you're going to prepare some of those macro friendly meals and they will question it, just say, hey, you really need it. Like, especially if they are maybe a little bit overweight, they are like, hey, you might actually enjoy these macro friendly meals. So always communicate with them that you are on this fitness journey, you are doing this for you, for your goals, and you are your top priority at the moment. So yeah, just inspire others, because 99% of population actually needs it. And if they will tell you how good you look, actually just remind them, this is because my hard work. Like, this is why I don't do any fried meals, any buns on top of it, because it's 80% nutrition. And yeah, you can also refer them to this program if you want to get the referral money back as a thank you. But anyway, it's not about being perfect, it's about making better choices that still let you enjoy the moment. So, girl, let's party. Send me your meal prep or your meals that you can have meal prep or what you are getting. And also, I want to see your beautiful pictures in that beautiful dress that you're going to wear today because I want you to show off your gains or during the Christmas, during the New Year, or at this specific event because let's celebrate you. Okay, let me know your biggest takeaways or if you have any different macro friendly tips that you would like to do and you want to just like ask me or anything. I'm always here for you. Okay, bye.